This year, JoAnna Garcia is coming to play, and fans are really excited about this one.
She plays a, what do you call them? Influencer, and she's trying to help us with our social
media presence.
Yes.
Everyone smile.
Yeah.
Okay, hey, Dibs, I gotta stand next to Reba, best friends. Hey, did you guys hear? Best friends.
Reba, you and Melissa go back nearly 25 years. On Reba, Barbara Jean was obviously a thorn in Reba's side.
What do you think? Is it me?
No.
It's me.
But on Happy's Place, Bobbie and Gabby's friendship is much more cordial.
No one sees your pain, no one but me. Yeah. Oh, come on.
How much closer would you say this on-screen friendship is to the relationship you share off-screen?
Pretty much. Pretty much it.
Attest to that. Yeah, it pretty much is that.
See what you do to me? I'm a wreck.
Something wrong with her.
It is different from the Reba show. I like it. Totally, I like it. Because she didn't steal my husband on this one.
Well, I think, Barbara Jean, she started at like zero. Like she was like the other woman.
Oh, I just feel like giving you a great big hug.
Fight it.
I feel like Gabby, we're starting at more level playing fields. I think Gabby still is needy. She would like more from Bobbie always, just because I think Gabby wants more. She needs more. Whether Bobbie would admit it now, she needs Gabby too.
It's just fun to work with Melissa. We have a blast getting to work with her.
Yeah.
Doing scenes with her, it's just like dancing with your favorite partner, because I just know exactly where she's going to go.
Let's start a band.
In season 1, you had fan favorite guest spots from Steve Howey and Christopher Rich.
Clean up on aisle 5.
This year, JoAnna Garcia is coming to play, and fans are really excited about this one. What can you tell us about who she plays and what Reba fans can expect once you, Melissa, and JoAnna are sharing scenes again?
She did that once when it was full.
Oh, it was so much fun to get us guys back together again.
Hey there, culinary cutie.
My experience meeting JoAnna is that she's such a kind angel. She was so lovely, so giving. It was so lovely to see the three of them reconnect and then include us in their conversations, share with us memories they were getting.
JoAnna Garcia is ridiculously funny. And I always would tell her that, like, you're funny. I know that you're gorgeous and all these things, but you're so funny too.
Ew, gross. No. Mm-mm.
She plays a, what do you call them? Influencer, and she's trying to help us with our social
media presence.
Yes.
And she gets to do something that I think Reba fans of the old show will really like to see her do, because she gets to kind of live out a dream that I think JoAnna probably really wanted to do. So it's great fun.
It's a hoot. It's the funniest, I think the funniest overall episode we've gotten to do yet on season 2. Because all the rest get a little deep and a little heartfelt, and then you're a little, you kind of want to cry a little bit. Mm-hmm. This one, straight across,
just
is so
funny,
much fun.
just silly.
Funny. Yeah, it's silly.
Yeah.
And we left open that she could come back too. Yeah.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah, I hope so. Fingers crossed.
Melissa, what's it like stepping into this show? There's obviously so many Reba reunions happening. Does it feel like a family that, like, you're stepping into a family that's known each other forever? Or have they already made you sort of quickly feel like one of their own?
Oh, you two seem to be getting along.
Oh, we definitely are.
I definitely felt the family that was already established, but it wasn't like they weren't welcoming. They welcomed me with open arms, and it made, I think, the process for me a lot easier, because it was my first time doing a multicam. Mm-hmm. And it is kind of a different beast to tackle. There's different things you have to be aware of, but it was just like a seamless machine already. So everyone was ready to help me with whatever I needed.
And she fell in so quickly. I thought, I'm going to have to school her. I'm going to have to teach her. Shoot for her. She taught me stuff. She's like a sponge. She's so smart and so quick, so talented, and we're so blessed to have her.
Thank you.
I mean it.
Aww.
And from the beginning, and it comes from the top, it comes from Reba, and then right there, Melissa, and then Kevin, our showrunner, everyone was really welcoming, really making us part of this story.
You didn't feel like it was too much of us going, well, in the old days, this is how we did.
Oh, no.
I love sharing with you.
Well, I love sharing with you too.
And I like you guys sharing too, because sharing is caring.
We find out in the premiere that Emmett's known about Isabella all along and kept that secret out of loyalty to Happy. How much do you think it's been eating at him ever since Isabella first walked through that door in season 1?
From the very second that she walked in the door. But we couldn't see that. But as far as my character and as far as how I operated, it affected my choices as an actor sometimes. But I couldn't give anything away.
Mm-hmm.
But for me personally, knowing that I have a secret and I do have a secret, and may have another one that you haven't yet too, it made it a lot more fun for me playing Emmett. I'm glad he's got secrets.
Emmett has known about Isabella all along, which is a huge secret to be keeping from Bobbie. How do you think she'll react when she inevitably finds out? And do you think her relationship with Emmett could ever fully recover from that?
Well, you think about it. How would you react to that in real life? Kind of betrayed? What other secrets is he knowing that I don't know about? It's kind of suspicious, and you feel a little betrayed and heartbroken. That's the way I would feel in real life, and I think that's the way Bobbie will feel in this situation.
Do you think she'd understand his desire to respect Happy's wishes, or is this wound just too deep to really think about all these different facets?
Well, it'd take a big old gal to say I totally understand, wouldn't it?
Mm-hmm.
I hope she does.
I think season 1 Bobbie definitely would have been like, get out of here.
Out of here.
Steve's the first person he tells. We see his initial shock, but how does he sit with that information once it sinks in? Can he live with himself keeping something this big from Bobbie and the rest of the Barr family?
Well, you're talking to someone who doesn't like his world to change, having something kind of huge in his mind. But there's another side to that equation, and is he created such a good friendship with Emmett that first season. So that also comes into play on keeping the secret.
Dakota is such an honorable guy, but if he were to find out Emmett's been keeping this secret, how do you think he'd handle that, especially having to face Bobbie and Isabella every day at work?
I like to think that Dakota is a very, very trustworthy guy, and he's one of the kind of people that allows people to have their personal space. I feel like there's some things that Dakota knows that maybe Steve don't know, and some things that Dakota knows that maybe Emmett doesn't know. And
Emmett knows all.
Well, I feel like Dakota is a guy that wouldn't, let's put it like this, Dakota's not a snitch.
Gabby would probably immediately run and tell Bobbie. Gabby values that family. This is her family. She'd rather be at work at Thanksgiving than be at home anywhere. So I think she would be definitely worried that, oh, she's going to fire Emmett. The bar's going to go down. Like, she would immediately just spiral to the biggest catastrophe. But I think she would have to tell Bobbie.
Alyssa, how do you think this might change Isabella's perception of Emmett if she were to find out that he's known all along and didn't tell Bobbie that she had a sister?
There's a lot of facets to it with Isabella, because not only is it, she's protective of Bobbie and her emotions and how she feels, but I think Isabella didn't have a father figure, and probably the closest she's ever going to come to is Emmett, who likes to be lied to or disappointed by a family member. And so I think Isabella might be surprised by how much it affects her in more than just feeling protective of Bobbie.
No matter how many problems are going on in each character's personal life or whatever, we stick together. Everybody can relate to this. Everything is not perfect and everything's not great, but it can be wonderful. It can be wonderful at times, and at other times it's not. And that's what happens with all these characters. But I think at the end of the day, we're all a team. We all support each other.
There is no hatred. There's no animosity. There's only love, but there's a familial kind of love. So it's like there's a bit of teasing that can happen. I'm looking forward to allowing everybody to see the family dynamic that we have together growing.
Gabby, of course, is on this huge personal journey toward motherhood this season. Something that's exciting, but a little scary too. How would you describe where her head's at as she prepares for that next chapter? And how do her friends like Steve show up for her?
Well, I think Gabby is equal parts terrified and excited about it. I think she's truly, the journey is about, she wants, maybe she didn't have the family she wanted growing up. So she's like, you know what, I'll make a new one. And I want to create something that I can have that connection to, that bond. The Happy's Place family shows up in all the ways. Like, she knows she can't do it alone. And they are the first ones to say, we'll be here if you need us. And I think a lot of people will relate to that.
Kevin Abbott, I spoke to ahead of the season. He told me that the plan is to, at some point in season 2, introduce Gabby's mother. Have you guys filmed that yet? And can you tease anything about that character?
I can say that we filmed that episode this night. And if you can see, Ryan, why I'm still smiling, it's because I can't say a word, but I can't wait for you to find out who she is, who's playing her.
Amazing.
Because we talked about her mom. We leave these nuggets of this person who is, we've created a picture of her. And I will say that the person that was cast is going to fit it and be able to play it in such a beautiful way.
I think the script and how it was shot and the person coming in and everything lives up to the promise of who we've been hearing for, 18 episodes of season 1, and then the however many right up to that moment of season 2.
It was so, I'm honestly, like, last night was so special. I've been doing this a really long time, and I would say that last night would rank up there with one of my top 10 favorite moments as an actor, just to get to do. And they took really great care with the script to also, because I do think people can relate to it. They can relate to family that, no matter how hard they can be, you ultimately want them in your life, because every kid they want a connection with their parent, even though it might not always be the healthiest, and they want something. So I'm very excited for people to see it, and I'm excited for people to meet her. And top 10, maybe top 5.
Amazing. Well, we'll have to circle back once the news is out.
Please.